there is a bit of a program. I'm asking you one more time, please, to have some covet for the next part of the program. It'll be quick. Please sit down. Let Elisa continue.
I'd like to call upon Rabbi Burak to say a few words.
It's a rather difficult matter to deliver an address of any kind at this hour. Perhaps at the Democratic or Republican convention it could be done easily. Efsher. But Kanain Hora and the Chasana, spirits are let loose, and everyone wants to be Mesameach the Chassan and the Kala. But perhaps you will cause them to rejoice with a moment of silence, a few minutes of silence, because you see the Chassan and Kala could stand a few quiet and peaceful moments. We are standing a few days from the days that we wait for a whole year. Elul is here. In Europe they said the fish in Wasser zittern. The fish who are in the water tremble when Elul comes. If that is so, we are facing a day of judgment. How does one face such a day without fear and trepidation? How can one, as it were, blow the mind, become mindless and heedless of many things when Rosh Hashanah is coming, a day of judgment, and everyone has his record studied? And who doesn't have a few things in the record that's not so aye? Who doesn't have something to worry about somewhere down the line? So then how can we go through with what we are experiencing now? Well, that's where our Chassan and Kala come to our aid. You see in the Gemara Kiddushin Daf Mem, Omed Aleph and Omed Beis, we have a piece of Gemara that says as follows: Tanu Rabbanan, our rabbis learned, Le'olam Yira Adam Atzmo, a man should always see himself being weighed in a balance. Ke'ilu chetzio chayev, one part of the scale holds the guilt, the chetzio zakai, and the other side holds the innocence, and they balance equally. Anything can tilt the scale in the wrong direction. And so too, one mitzvah can tilt it in the right direction. Also mitzvah achas, if he did one mitzvah, Ashro, blessed is he, shehechriya atzmo lekaf zechus, he has weighted his side for the schus, the merit. Over Aveira Achas, if he committed a sin, Oiloi, woe is him, Shechrias Atzmo, he tilted the scale in the wrong direction, Lekaf Chov, to the side of Chov, of guilt. Rabbi Elazar Rab Shimon Oimer, said Rabbi Elazar, the son of Rab Shimon, a further point. Also mitzvah achas, if a man does one mitzvah, Ashro, blessed is he, Shechriya es atzmo ve'es kol ha'olam. He has not only tilted the scale in favor of himself, but actually he saves the whole world. Because now the pan that carries all of the sins, as it were, and the other side that carries all of the mitzvahs, now with one mitzvah the scale is tilted and he has saved the world. Over aveira achas. But if he committed one sin, oy loy, woe is him, she'echriya es atzmo lekaf chova. For he has tilted the scale in favor of the guilt and the blame of the world. And lest you think that this is merely someone, as it were, saying what people would like to hear, the Rambam in Peri Gimel of Hilchos Tshuva, the third chapter of the laws of repentance, adds these words, takes these words, and says, Osa mitzvah achas. If this man did one mitzvah, harei, behold, hichriya es atzmo ve'es kol ha'olam kulo lekafzechus. He has weighted the scale in the direction of merit for himself and for the whole world. The Goram lo velohem, and he causes to him and to the rest of the world Teshua v'hatzalah, a great redemption and saving. I had wanted to say something about the family background of the Kala, which I know well. The late Mr. Slavin, who was a genius of the Torah reading world, no one could read the Akedah on Rosh Hashanah as he read it. It was magnificent. Alas, that he is not here. But he has left us a lovely lady, the Elder Babas Olgesenstein, who was a lady of merit. And then there are the grandparents on Gesundsein from both sides. God bless them all. God bless the house of the senior Jessen house and the Weisberg house. And it is into this family that the Chosn, our Chosn, has come. I felt that there was something serious about him. I felt that not only he liked the cooking in the house of Dr. Jessen, but he found other good things cooking there. And Baruch Hashem, he found a lovely young lady, and I charge him to be good to her and to always see that she is smiling and happy. No tears except tears of joy, and to shield her, and I say the same to the Chosn. Shield your wife and protect her more than yourself, and then you will all be happy and blessed. Mazel tov to our friend and neighbors, Dr. and Mrs. Jessen, dear friends. Mazel tov to the whole mishpacha. Mazel tov to grandparents. Mazel tov to the proud mother of the Chosn and her husband, who have this day reached a great moment. And Mazel tov to our former neighbor, the senior Mr. Belovsky, Zol Gesundsein, who is shepping a great deal nachas, and es kein ein hara dreta vilenga, as they say in Yiddish. And to all of you who have rejoiced with the Chosn and Kala, see how beautiful it is to have children who walk in the ways of God. Make sure V'chol b'nayach limudei Hashem. Let's all make sure that all of our children are learned of the law of God. And then there will be great Barov Shalom. There will be great peace and great nachas in all Jewish hearts. Mazel tov.
I would now like to take this opportunity to say a few words to you, Ahuva. Growing up, we were never particularly close, but considering the 4-year age difference and the fact that we were never in the same school at the same time, it made sense. But as I think of our past, we've grown much closer during these last 3 years. I think it started when you came back from TVI in '95 and spent 2 weeks at Mosheva with me. I think that during those 2 weeks, we bonded and developed a special closeness. Then, when the summer ended and school started again, we had stuff in common and real things to talk about. We were both graduating that year, and there were things we both could relate to. Well, time flew by just like it always does. We both graduated, and it was summer again, except this summer you fell in love with Meir. Now, one would think that because you were spending all your time with him, we would not grow closer, but we did. After camp, we had just a few weeks to say our goodbyes for the year. And I think that gave us the opportunity to spend some quality time together. And we did things like bowling and renting a movie together. Again, summer ended too quickly, and you were off to a route in Israel. I now understand the true meaning of the saying, absence makes the heart grow fonder. Coming home to write you an email and read the new one you sent me was exciting. It meant that we were able to share our experiences together. As well, waiting till 1 o'clock in the morning every Thursday night for that weekly call was also really special. It was fun talking to you about Opana and knowing that you went through the exact same things I did, and to hear you laugh at all my stories and songs was really nice. When May rolled around, I started counting the days till you'd come home. Well, you did, and 19 days later you got engaged. This too brought us closer. We went suit shopping and hat shopping together. We watched Empire Records. We talked about different things, and then I'd remind you about the 100 things you still had to do on your list. And just like before, the summer ended way before it should have, and school started again. You started university, and 3 weeks later, here we are at your wedding. It is hard for me to realize that I'm no longer talking to Ahuva Jessen, the girl who loved Star Trek and fantasy novels, but to Ahuva Blofsky, the woman who now has responsibilities and an apartment I'd like to visit every now and then. I want you to promise me that we'll remain as close as we are now, and that we'll always be there for each other. I wish the two of you all the happiness and joy, and Ahuva, I want you to know that I love you now and I always will. I'd now like to call upon Meir's best friend and best man, Josh Rucker.
Hi. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Joshua Rucker, and I'm here on behalf of Meir's friends, most of whom are at table 36 over there. I've known Meir a very, very long time. We go way back. I've known him like really long, so long. I understand what he says on the first time without him repeating it. When I think of Meir and Ahuva, a lot of words come to mind, like love and commitment and chesed, but patience isn't one of them. All of us were very surprised when Meir first told us he got engaged, and there's several psychological stages that people usually go through when they're given such surprising news. The first one is denial, and I'm not sure if all of us are over that one yet. Then comes anger. I think a few of us over that table actually yelled at him, not mentioning any names. And then usually the final stage is acceptance. But for us, it's gone far beyond that. It's gone to joy and happiness. Now that we've gotten to know Ahuva a little bit better, we can see why Meir was in such a rush. She really is a wonderful person, full of life and energy. And Meir, I have to tell you, we like her a lot, and we couldn't be any more happier for you. I guess that's all that's left to say is, Meir, on behalf of your friends, you and Ahuva wish you a long and very happy life together. Mazel tov.
First of all, on behalf of Meir and myself, we would like to thank you all very, very much for coming. Thank you so much. This couldn't have been half the celebration that it was if you weren't all here. And I really appreciate those that they've done for me, especially my Ima and Abba, whom I love very much. All my siblings for being there always with a taunt and a tease and a hug when I needed one. And my wonderful grandparents and great booby, who are always there for me. And I want to thank Meir's family, who are now my family, for welcoming me with open arms. And I want to thank Chagit for all your time and patience, especially for the 1,000,000 phone calls that I gave you today. And in general, I'm just really happy you could all be here tonight. Thank you.
Well, I'd rather not make this an Oscar speech and thank everybody in the world. Everybody here has played some role in the minority of his life, and I just want to tell everyone that I want to thank everyone here for helping bring us both to where we are today. My friends, you guys helped me grow up. I appreciate everything. Thanks for coming out from wherever you came out from. I guess I can't call this simply complete unless I mentioned that wish my father and my Bobby Ross was here today to join us. And we know they're here with us in spirit. And I want to thank everyone again. Thank everyone here for coming out. And I just want to, I really feel welcome in the Justin family. I feel honored to be part of them. And I want to thank my mother, my new mother-in-law, and everyone who really worked their heart out to make this even possible, and Shlomo, of course, okay. And who put up with a lot as well. But foremost, I want to thank my wife, who really, get used to it, right? Who really, helped me through a lot of help. Repair all this stuff. This is all very much due to us. We're both the oldest cousins on both sides of the family, and we're the guinea pigs for the family. So we got it all. So that's it. Thank you all for coming out, and I'll see you all in close. Thank you.
I kind of made a little mistake. And Avri, Meir's brother, was supposed to speak before Meir and Ahuva, but now he's going to speak after them.
All right. It feels kind of odd to speak now. It's kind of like following Robin Williams after in a comic stand-up. Okay. Anyways, here it goes. Well, I go back a long way with Meir. In fact, I remember when he was about this tall, and I was about this tall. Anyways, I've always looked up to Meir as a role model, and I remember back when I was 5 years old then, we used to go tobogganing at Earl Bales Park all the time. It was lots of fun. And I would love to go down the hill, but if you've seen home videos, and even if you haven't, Lord knows, I can never get back up that hill. I'd try, fall back down each and every time. And Meir, I love Meir. He would come down the hill and help me back up, and I could go down again. And he's always been my hero. And all while I've been growing up, I've looked up to him, try and be like him, emulate him, because he's been a terrific role model, and he continues to be. He's found a great bride, a terrific person, and I hope I can do just as well. Meir, mazel tov.
I know it's an hour early, but tomorrow is September 26th, which is my brother Rafi's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rafi. Happy birthday to you.
He did
Mention, wie ich will es mention. Rabotai Navorech.
Yishem Adonai Mitav Yadolam.
Yishem Adonai Barak Miatav Yadolam. Devai Hasar V'gam Haron. V'azim Le V'shir Yaron. Nechenu V'mad Le Tzedek. She'ei Birchat B'nei Aharon. V'shut Meronom V'rabanom V'rabotai. Nevarech Eloheinu Shehasimcha. Bim Ono. Yisrael Kalnu, Mishalo, Baruch Eloheinu Shel Simcha, Bimono, V'Shel Kalnu, Mishalo, U'Tuvo Chayinu, Baruch Hu, Baruch Shemo. Baruch Adonai, Eloheinu Melech HaOlam, Hazan et HaOlam Kulo B'Tuvo, Rachamim, Hu noten lechem b'chol ki le'olam hazeh, u'tuvo hagadol, tamid lo chasar lanu, le'asar lanu, ma'azon le'olam va'ed, v'yavor shemo hagadol, ki u'el zon farnes v'kol, u'metiv l'kol, u'metiv ma'azon le'chol briyotav, Asher Shebarach, V'keach Yesodachom, Mizbiach V'chai Chorotzon, Hazan et HaKol, Baruch HaTorono Hazan et HaKol. Amen. Adonai Eloheinu, Le'eman HaSodom, Le'avotam, Kiyim Le'avotam, Le'avotam, B'nei Yisrael, Michael, Shmuelenu, Baruch HaTorono, B'rachamon Yerushalayim, Amen. Baruch HaGever Yoshev Yitzhakar No'avoy Adonai Mi'chacho V'yahayiti Gans Gans V'loroiti Tzadek Nezo Zarom V'akesh K'lach
Olam Shehakoil Boro Lichvodo.
Amen.
Baruch atah Eloheinu melech haolam, Shir ha'adon.
Amen.
Amen. Zadie Irving Reese. Amen. Zadie Sam.
Shastasis v'tagil ha'kara v'kibud panecha letocha b'simcha Baruch Adonai Mesameach Zion levanecha. Amen.
Zadie Isaac.
Sameach v'sameach hayim v'ahuvim ki samecha choy zilcho b'gan Eden mikedem Baruch Ato Adonai Misameach chosom v'chavo.
Amen. Avri.
Baruch atah ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר ברכתנו בשמחה חתן וכל הגילה רינה דיסה וחדווה אהבה ואחווה ושלום ורעות מהר אדוני אלוהינו ישמע ביער יהודה ובחוצות ירושלים כל חכם וכל שמחה כל חתן וכל כלה כל מהסולת חתנים לחופתם ונערים ממשתה נגיעתם ברוך אתה אדוני ושמח חתן עם כלה
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafem.
done yet. We've got one request, which about 20 people have.
fabulous time. Mazel tov, Ahuva. We wish you all the best.
Mazel tov. It was a wonderful wedding. We enjoyed it very much.
Mazel tov, Ahuva and Meir. It was a beautiful affair. We're happy to be here and celebrate. And how come you grew up so quickly?
Mazel tov, Meir and Ahuva. It was wonderful. It's amazing. You guys are beautiful. You're wonderful. It was amazing. Have a wonderful life together.
Meir and Ahuva, I just want to very much for being excellent. I don't object to it. Now, better. Mazel tov.
Good night, Ahuva and Meir. We wish you a very happy life together. It was a great wedding. You danced wonderfully, better than I ever could have, and we all had a great time. See you soon.
Hi, Ahuva. Mazel tov. And Meir. Mazel tov. It's Tamara. And Atara.
And Judy.
But we hope you're not going to be forgetting us so soon. Okay. Good night. Mazel tov. Have fun.
I had a wonderful evening. It was a beautiful affair. I want to wish the bride and groom lots of mazel tov and happiness and everything else. Bye.
Mazel tov a million times over. We had a wonderful time, and we're so happy that we were able to be here to see you guys married. Mazel tov and good night. Thank you.
Good night, Ahuva. Good night, Meir.
Good night.
We had a wonderful time.
Quiet. Okay, I have one thing to say. It's about time. I swear it's been like a month already. Anyway, good night, Ahuva, Meir, and all the others. And I'll see you soon.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
And thank you for having us.
And thank you for having us.
And we really enjoyed ourselves.
And we really enjoyed ourselves. And you can see the rest.
Mazel tov to the ganze mishpacha.
Meir, I want to wish you a good night and mazel tov and all the best. All the best.
Hi, Meir. You're my second friend to get married, and Ahuva, of course. Thank you. You're my second friend to get married, so I had to practice with some of the dances, so look for me on the videos.
Hi, Meir. You're my 9th friend to get married this summer. And Ahuva. So we'll see you at cookie baking. Mazal tov.
In less than a week and a half, of course.
Because I'm leaving.
Good night and mazel tov from the Kravitz family.
And I'm sorry, but why are you wearing a wedding dress again? I can't figure that one out quite yet. Because last time I checked, how old was she? Like 19? I'm still 19? Or am I next or something? I don't get it. No, honestly, let me say mazel. Honestly, Ahuva, mazel tov. May it bring you only happiness. Meir, mazel tov to you too. May it bring you only happiness, and I hope you have a long life together. And here's everyone else.
Mazel tov, Ahuva and Meir. It was wonderful. You both, you looked fantastic, both of you, and it was a lovely affair. Mazel tov.
You both did a lot today, and you were really active. I just want to wish you mazel tov and have a good future. Okay, good night.
Mazel tov. All the best.
Speechless.
Good night and goodbye. And a happy new year to everybody. I hope that the Moshe has good health. A happy new year to everybody.
Good night, Hosen Kala. Good night, Mechatoni. I hope you have as lively your lifetime with luck and everything like today's a wedding. Goodbye. Bye. Bye.
Mazel tov, Ahuva. I can honestly say your wedding is the most fun I've ever had in my life.
Okay, fine, good. Just want to thank everyone once again for coming out. We had an incredible time. We're not finished with Kadik, relax, calm down.
Can I teach you a new song?
No. Okay, Bikrat Shirat, Nod Hudina, with God and I will in the dome, Madam. I think several months since I've said this, since I officially retired from my role as Rosh Sniff at BAYT, and I'll be back in some capacity in the next little while. Here we go.
Mi anachnu! V'chayenu! V'izbatenu! Shem Lachem!
Karim Echatuna. Thank you very much for coming.
fun. All right, see ya, love ya. Bye.
We just like to say Mazel Tov. You had a
Mazel
beautiful
tov.
wedding and everything was great.
Yeah, Mazel Tov. Really beautiful. Like one of the best. Okay, Ahuva.
And Meir.
Bye. It's been fun and Mazel Tov. And
We hope that your new home will be Party Central Station so you don't have to come visit ours. And on behalf of Rebecca, who is the other little robber over there, good night and Bahatzlacha. We love you.
I'd like to order the chicken and the vegetables and the potatoes. Thank you.
And stay together and stay happy.
You live across the street. You'll see you soon.
That's right. You live across the street. So we'll hang. We'll have a good time, and we'll live long lives together. We'll see the coming of the Mashiach
so much
together.
tape left.
Okay.
Yeah, fine.
This is Dan Rather reporting for CBS News, coming live from the BAYT in Toronto. Big happening, big simcha. Here with me is Wolf Blitzen, CNN.
How you doing?
Yeah. So tell me what happened here tonight, Wolf.
I think the coke was spiked, and that was the problem. And therefore, the wedding is still going on at some 1:30 in the morning. And Cameron probably wants to go home at this time. And I lost my voice, and they're out of whiskey. So it looks like the party will be coming to an end very shortly.
The problem is we are out of whiskey. That's a tough thing. But tonight we had a great time. Wolf and I, we danced, we sang, we had challah, and we had fun with the Jewish people. It was quite an experience. So
matzo balls.
The matzo balls, they're delicious. So till next bar mitzvah or wedding or whatever it is, this is Dan Rather, Wolf Blitzen, signing off.
Meir and Ahuva, this was beautiful. You both look great. It was a lot of fun.
I know. I just wanted to wish you guys a Mazel Tov. It was really nice. And thanks for inviting us.
Yeah, it was great. Mazel Tov, guys. And I'll see you in class on Wednesday.
Thanks again.
Bye.
Thanks everybody. It was fun.
Thank you guys all for coming out.